Today I'm going to talk about fat loss. So if you're someone who needs to lose weight, needs to burn some fat off so you can finally focus on building some muscle and looking good for the beach, looking good for summer, everyone wants to look good with their shirt off. So if you've got a bit of extra fat that you need to get rid of, I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you right now the best way to do that. And sadly what happens a lot of the time is a lot of people try to do too much at once, or they might have a trainer who's, I won't go as far as say is unqualified, but a trainer who just gives them a meal plan or says eat these foods all the time and you'll lose weight, which you probably will, but it's taking out the factor that is that person capable of going from where they're at to jumping up to that level of just eating clean all the time, eating healthy foods, eating what they're told to eat all the time. And in most cases it's not the case. The best way for long-lasting results for fat loss, and the easiest way where we see the most success, is through slow introduction of new habits and behaviours. And you only introduce these new habits and behaviours if the person is truly confident that they can do them. So you need to be able to do these habits, be confident you can do them every day, and if you can't, and if you're telling someone to do it and they're not confident they can do it, they're going to fail. So you need to scale your advice basically to the person's level of commitment and their confidence. So the way I'm going to do that for you guys is I'm going to give you a list of 10 habits that you can pick and choose from. And what I want you to do is pick one of them and do it for 14 days. Just one. Leave everything else the same, everything else you're doing, except add this one thing in for 14 days. And then once you've done that, you can move on and add another one on top of that. Pick another habit, add that on, leave everything else the same. You've got 2 new habits now, do that for 14 days. And the way I want you to go about this is, I'm going to list them in this video, these habits, but I'll also attach a document so you can have it in text form, so don't worry about taking notes. But the way I want you to do this is pick one of these habits that you are most confident that you can do every day. So I want you to think of it as a scale from 1 to 10, and if you want to be a 9 or a 10 on the confidence scale, that you can do that every day. If you're a 5 out of 10 on that habit, choose something else. Or say it's exercise 30 minutes a day. If you're only 5 out of 10 confident you can do that every day, maybe scale it down to 20 minutes or 10 minutes a day until you get up to 9 or 10 out of 10 on the confidence scale, and then you can build up from there. So I'll just list out these habits for you now, guys. And the first one, forgive me, I'm going to be looking up, I'm reading these off a list. So the first one is, just as I mentioned before, exercise for 30 minutes. So 30 minutes a day for 14 days would be that habit. If you're confident you can do that, brilliant. Get straight into it. That's it. Leave everything else the same. Just exercise for 30 minutes a day, every day. Second habit is take fish oil and a multivitamin at breakfast. The recommendation for fish oil is typically, 1 gram per percent of body fat. So if you're 15% body fat, take 15 grams of fish oil a day. Now it can get fairly expensive, but how much is your health and how much is your fat loss worth to you? Up to you guys. Third habit, drink at least 8 cups of water a day. That's a pretty easy one. Most people should be able to do that, and if you think you can, every day at least 8 cups of water, brilliant, start there. Next one, eat at least 4 1-cup servings of vegetables a day. I eat vegetables with every single meal. I have some sort of green leaves or broccoli, green beans, something, carrots on my plate with every single meal, and that's 4 to 6 times a day that I eat. So I've developed that habit over time though. I just didn't start doing it like that. So you might want to choose that one. Sleep at least 8 hours, including naps and nighttime sleep. So 8 hours of sleep every day. 8 hours, between 6 and 8 hours is what you want to be getting optimally. I get about 7.5 most nights, which is good for me. I feel refreshed. 6, during each meal that you eat, stop eating when you're 80% full. 7, twice during the workday, get up and do 5 minutes of stretching. Now this one's great actually. This is something I probably need to incorporate myself. I sit here at my computer in my room a fair bit working on all this stuff on my page and reading new things, watching videos and learning stuff, watching webinars and such. And all of the time I'm just sitting here, and sitting is just not great for you. It's really not. Us humans weren't designed to sit down. If we were designed to sit at all, do anything that resembles sitting, it was squatting and standing. So this habit was twice during the day, get up and do 5 minutes of stretching. It's only 5 minutes, it's not too much. And again, if you don't think you can do 5 minutes twice during the day, scale it down maybe to 2 minutes to start off with. And if you're confident you can do that, awesome. Number 8, eat 4 to 5 meals a day. That's it, simple one. Number 9, eat lean protein with every meal. Protein with every meal. This one's pretty important, guys. This is what I do. Every single meal I have has protein in it, at least 30 grams. I usually aim for 40 at least. And the thing is, fat loss is a lot easier when you have some muscle on your frame. Your metabolism's faster, you burn more calories, and protein, as long as you're working out, protein is the key to muscle growth. If you're not working out, still eating protein with every meal is going to help you, because you're going to feel fuller, you're going to be more satiated in between meals, and you're not going to reach for a snack. Because you're having more protein, you're probably going to be less likely to have more carbs. So this is a great habit to implement. Last but not least, replace your grains, so things like bread and pastas, wheat, anything wheat based. Replace grains with greens during each meal. So vegetables, replace your grains with vegetables or something green during each meal. And they're your 10 habits, guys. As I said, don't need to meticulously remember these, because I'm going to post a document that lists them below. And that's it. As I said, pick one first, one that you're confident you can do every day. Do it for 14 days, and once you've done that, pick another one. And then slowly but surely you will build habits, and they won't be habits anymore. It'll just be the way you live. It'll just be a lifestyle. And that way, that's just how you live, It's sustainable, and you can keep it going for as long as you like. And you will see fat loss results. You will lose fat, and you will start to look better. So that's it, guys. Just remember, don't add too many. One at a time, and only after you've mastered the first one or the habit that you're currently doing do you move on to the next one. That's it.